Yeah, so Smart FS here once again. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fired up. So you know how we do it, right? We break it down all the way from the higher time frame. So now let's do our top-down analysis on BTC USD. Let's see what is happening on BTC USD. Okay, so we're gonna start all the way from the monthly time frame. That is a top-down analysis. So on the monthly time frame, we zoom the chart. Okay, we zoom the chart to see what is happening clearly. So after zooming the chart like this, you will agree with me, we have the monthly resistance over there, we mark it. We have the monthly support at the bottom there, we mark it. So after marking the monthly high and the monthly low, the question, this overall structure you are seeing here, this becomes your market focus. Okay, so this is the only thing you are going to be focusing on. Are you fired up? This is the only thing you are going to be focusing on. So the question is, what is this overall structure on the monthly time frame? You will agree with me, the overall structure is not bearish, it's not ranging, but it's what? Bullish. So the overall structure of BTC on the monthly time frame is bullish, meaning overall buyers are in control. There is a buying pressure pushing the market all the way to the upside. Are you fired up? Beautiful. Now the next question you want to ask yourself is that where is the current price? Where is the current price? Now you can see current price hit the monthly resistance, got rejected. So if K is not taking, when we move to the smaller time frame, you're gonna see this rejection as what? A downtrend. But overall on the monthly is now bullish. Are you fired up? Beautiful. So that is all the information that we need to understand on the monthly time frame. So from there we move to the weekly time frame to confirm what is happening on the monthly. Now on the weekly, we have weekly low somewhere here, and then we have another weekly low somewhere here. Okay, these are the major lows. So after marking them like that, what do? We zoom the chart so we can see what is happening clearly. Are you fired up? So let's zoom the chart. Now after zooming the chart like this, you will agree with me that the overall structure on the weekly is still what? Bullish. This is the overall. Open your eyes. We have the high, the low, higher, higher low, higher, higher low. Okay, so probably we can be anticipating what? Another higher high from here, but that is the overall structure. What is the most recent structure? What is happening recently? You can see the most recent structure is what? Bearish. Okay, so now we are approaching the smaller time frame, so we're going to be focusing on what is happening recently. So you can see that the most recent structure is what? Bearish. The most recent structure is bearish. So do you have something to analyze here again? I can see some highs and highs over there, but it will be more clear on the 1D time frame. So let's move to the 1D and then to pay attention to the volume of this market. Are you fired up? Guys, let's be fired up. Tap on the screen. This is live session, so let's be fired up. Alright, so after adjusting it like this, we have 1D. 1D high somewhere here, another 1D high somewhere here, another 1D high somewhere here. Okay, so you see the break and retest I've been telling you is all over the place, and it has been working and it will continue to work. Look at what happened over here. We have support. This whole area here was support. When market finally broke below it, what happened? It went for a retest, then boom, look at massive sell to the downside. So break and retest the constant. The only problem with it is how to get the correct zones. If you can identify the zones correctly, it's going to be working for you like magic. So now let's focus on what is happening currently. Are you fired up? Price action, break and retest is working like never before. So now you can see the most recent structure is bearish. Okay, the most recent structure is bearish. From the weekly to the 1D is bearish. If you can't see it, let's draw the market structure. Follow me. We are talking about the major structure only. So we have the low here, we have the high, we have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Now here market is now playing around this whole area here. Alright, market is now playing around. So that is what we understand on the 1D time frame. Okay, that's what we understand on the 1D time frame. So let me mark this low sample here. So from there, there's nothing to analyze again. Or better still, it's looking like the most recent structure here is ranging. Okay, so let's go to the 4-hour time frame to see what is happening clearly, and also to add more minute to it. So the most recent structure from the weekly to the 1D is bearish, and also on the 4-hour time frame too, I'm still seeing a bearish structure. Are you fired up? Beautiful. Let's be fired up. Let's be fired up. So now look at the bearish, the most recent structure. So let's mark. There's resistance sample here. Okay. There's another high sample here. All right. So so let me mark this also. Beautiful. So now you will agree with me that the most recent structure here is bearish. Are you fired up? If you cannot see it, let's draw the structure. Talking about the major structure only. Here like this, we have the low, we have the high, then straights. We have the lower low here, lower high, lower low, lower high, at the resistance. So from there we should be what? Anticipating another lower low to the downside. Are you fired up? This is very clear to understand. Open your eyes. Don't let the thing pass your eye top. Open your eyes. Okay? Or if you want to take it from here like this, you can see we have the low, the high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So you should be anticipating another lower low like this to the downside. Are you fired up? Beautiful. So that is the information we understand. Never joke with 4-hour structure. Alright, so from here what do? Always we mark our zone on the 4-hour time frame, then we confirm it if it's a valid zone or not. Now you can see price is at the resistance, and the key level we mark over there is only one candle that is having contact. The rest are not having contact with the key level, so we try to cater for them. By so doing, now we have what? Resistance zone, and price is currently at that resistance zone. Okay, so already you know what we do at the resistance. So after marking the zone like this, we look to the left. Looking to the left, we want to see multiple contacts, and as you can see, this whole area here was what? Support. This whole area here was previous area of resistance. Are you fired up? So we have previous area of resistance tend to support. So that means the zone is what? It's a valid zone. Market has been respecting this zone for long. Over here too, you can see recently we have support tend towards resistance over there. Okay, so that means we're going to read it like market broke below that support, pulling back for a retest. So after the retest, then we look for another selling opportunity to the downside. So that is all the information, the analysis we need to do on the 4-hour. So from there we move to the 1-hour time frame to see if the zone that we mark is too small or too big, or whatever adjustments then we need to do, we do it. So I want to cater for this candle. Beautiful. So the zone is valid for us. Are you fired up? So give me a second, let me color the zone so that if the drawing is becoming plenty, it will not pass your eye top. Tap on the screen, tap on the screen, tap on the screen. Let's be fired up. Alright, so now let's move to the entry is not showing clearly on the 1-hour, so let's move to the 30 minutes time frame. Beautiful. Now remember, on the 30 minutes time frame, open your eyes. What can you see? What can you see? Remember, the most recent structure from the weekly to the 1D to the 4-hour, everything is bearish. Okay, now on the 30 minutes time frame like this, you can see market hits the zone, got rejected, created a low, pull back, got rejected, is currently at the zone, meaning there is what? Selling pressure at this resistance zone, pushing the market to the downside. That's why price is finding it difficult to break above the zone. Are you fired? Good. I like the way you are paying attention. Now, price is currently at the resistance zone. If we should quickly take a sell from the zone like that, Okay, if we should quickly take a sell from the zone like this market is very likely, okay, to give us top hands if we should take the sell quickly like this, because remember market approaches the zone with buy momentum, got rejected. So from this one like this, market can gather the momentum, break above the zone, give a retest, and continue moving in the favor of your stop loss. Are you fired up? That is why we don't need to take the sell quickly from there. So what do we do? How do we take the sell? Break of market structure. So I'll be happy if I can wait for at least this previous low here like this. Okay, this, if I want to swing trade it, then I'm going to wait for the major low here. But if I don't want to swing trade it, then at least waiting for this low to break, then we take the sell from there. The previous key support level here is supposed to be your first TP. That's supposed to be your first TP. What if market is able to break below it? Then that means we need to look to the left. Okay, let's look to the left. Then we can use the other previous lows. So looking to the left, we can see we have another low here, another low over there. So these are the places that we need to exit the market, meaning these are the places that we're going to be putting TPs. So your second TP and your final TP. Let me adjust this. Beautiful. So if you want to swing it, and we can swing it because everything is bearish from the weekly. So that is BTC USD. That is BTC USD. Currently looking for the entry on the 30 minutes. So this is what we have. This is what we have. So this is what we have on BTC USD. This becomes my full technical analysis on BTC USD. It's better we take the entry upon break of this previous low. So if you are able to wait, okay, for whatever is happening at the zone, we wait for that reaction. All right. A lot of manipulations over there, you wait for them, and then market finally break below the previous low like this before we take the sell to the downside. Is over. Market is definitely going to give us the TP, at least first TP over there. We have to get that first TP before anything else, before maybe any reversal or whatever will happen. Okay, before whatever will happen. Now your stop loss above the zone shouldn't be too closer to the zone to avoid stop hands, to avoid liquidity hands. Yeah. So your second TP, looking to the left, that is the next key level. Then the final one. Beautiful. So market is still playing at the zone, but we are not worried about that. Okay, we are not worried about that. All we care for is to break of the previous low, then we take the entry. So that is my full technical analysis on BTC USD. That is my full technical analysis on BTC USD. We are waiting to take the sell on the 30 minutes time frame. So you can see how we've been able to break it down all the way from the monthly. Try to understand what is happening on each and every time frame till we finally arrive at the 30 minutes waiting for entry confirmation. Remember, analysis is how you are reading the market, how we are reading the market to obtain potential reversal areas of interest, okay, to help us to make trade decisions on the smaller time frame. So analysis does not mean you should take a trade. All right, you have to wait for your strategy to give you the entry confirmation. All right, your strategy is what gives you the entry confirmation for you to take the trade. So analysis is how you are reading the market. Your strategy is what gives you the entry confirmation. So that means no confirmation, no trade. No confirmation, no entries. Are you fired up? So this is what we have on BTC USD. Keeping it very simple and straightforward. So as you already know, SmartFS, your mentor, signing out.